Hello lovelies and welcome to another plan with me. Today we are in my Erin Condren and we are doing the week of April 1st to April 7th. How exciting, it's a new month. Right, I've got this gorgeous kit. I just love the colours and the vibrancy of it. Look how fantastic these colours are. It's from the FabPlannerPrint. And it was a new release she did at the end of February. I literally managed to grab it before she closed the shop. So those of you that are regulars and those of you that obviously shop with FabPlannerPrint will know that she's been closed for the month for two reasons. One, everybody deserves their hollybobs, so she went on her hollybobs. And two, she's just reformatting the shop to try and make the whole buying experience a bit quicker for you guys. So basically what she's doing is she's going ready to ship. So instead of all of the kits being made to order, which obviously makes the processing time and getting the orders out to you guys, the kits are going to be already pre-constructed, the same with all her functionals, etc. So that you can just order them and then she can just literally go 1, 2, 3, wrap them up in a nice envelope for you and post them straight to you. So that's exciting. The other thing I'm going to say now before I get started is if you guys aren't part of the FabPlannerPrint Facebook page, please go and join it. Find us on Instagram, follow the shop please, because at the end of this month, to be exact on the last day of the month, which is the 31st of March, the shop is reopening. And just before she closed the shop hit 10,000 sales, which is absolutely incredible and phenomenal, and I know she would love to thank every single one of you for your purchases. As a big thank you, she has put together the 10k celebration sale. There is lots and lots of things going on as well as a sale. If you go and check out the Facebook page, go and check out the Instagram page, and go and follow myself, because obviously I'm one of her PR girls, and the other girls as well that PR for her, you will see lots of sneak peeks of what's coming up in the 10k celebrations, and there will be more, especially throughout this week, pushing as much as we can to show you what's coming. So there's lots of new releases, there's loads and loads of new releases for Hobonichi, and for smaller planners, because obviously the Hobonichi sized functionals are perfect for in like mini happy planners, etc., or just your A6 planners, etc., personals. So yeah, it's going to be massive, it's going to be huge, there's going to be even more sneak peeks and showing you the new products that are coming to the shop when it reopens. So please guys, go and check that out. Because of the sale, I don't think the PR codes are going to work, but ordinarily you could use my PR code, which is 10Lauren, and you'll get 10% off your order. But obviously during the sale there's going to be a massive sale discount anyway, with lots of extra goodies up for grabs. What I will do quickly just before I start, and I'm trying not to make this too lengthy, is just demonstrate. This is my Happy Planner Mini. This monthly spread that you see before you is actually a Hobonichi monthly spread. Obviously the weekend banner is one I had spare and I've just popped in there at the bottom. And obviously the washi is my own washi. This beautiful dragonfly washi, however, is not. That's part of the kit. And there's loads of these little boxes, little quarter boxes, and it fits perfectly. So completely universal for anything small, really, the Hobonichi kits. Anyway, enough waffling, enough excitement. So guys, please honestly watch us. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I will leave the link below on my link tree for you, so you guys can go and follow me on Instagram. And there is a link to the shop in my link tree as well. So let's get started. date covers, obviously. And then we're going to want some washi strips, which I can't remember, they're on the same sheet. So obviously this kit is a Condren kit. The Condren kits don't come with date dots, or at least this one doesn't. So what I've done is I've got some leftover date dots from a Happy Planner kit from her, that again are just really bright and vibrant. I thought went really well with this kit. It's a slightly different shade of blue to this one, but it does match the shade of blue in the bag and on the umbrella there, so I thought it went quite well. So let's get started. So we are already in the 4th month of the year. I can't believe how quickly this year seems to be going, and I probably say that every year, to be perfectly honest, but I think we're all guilty of, oh, my whiteout is doing its own funky thing there, of looking ahead. Don't worry, I didn't miss this out, guys. It's because I change hands. It's easier with the coil to go the other way with that. So let's get these day covers. So if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. I've had a bit of downtime recently on the channel just because I've had quite a lot going on in my head. I have tried to make sure I'm still posting at least one video a week, and normally, obviously, guys, I do 3 videos, 1 in each planner, with the occasional extra video. I don't always do monthly spreads. If you guys want to see more monthly spreads, then, you know, guys, give me a shout and I will film my monthly spreads. I haven't actually done April's in this one yet, primarily because I haven't actually ordered a kit yet. I haven't bothered to purchase one. But I'm actually thinking of doing a downloadable kit, just to show you guys just another aspect of planning and what you can do if you're a little bit tight, or it might be on a no spend but really want a kit. You can do downloadables, which is a case of you have to print them, and then literally all the downloadables I've done in the past have come with instructions of how to print them out so that they fit your planners, basically, so you're not guessing for yourself. So they're really useful like that, and honestly you can pick up some absolutely stunning printables for less than £2. So if you're on a budget and you've got your own sticker, I mean, you don't even have to use sticker paper, you could use scissors and glue to attach them if you really wanted to. Now I think I'm going to go with the teapots on the washi because I just really like it, although I'm going to be one bit of washi short, aren't I, if I do the teapots, because they're 3 strips. Yes. Oh, it's okay, we can work with that. I also think that these washi strips are a little bit wider, but that's fine. So as you guys that follow me regularly will know, I plan basically for you guys in here. This is what I use this beautiful planner for. I literally use it for you guys. I think that one was a little bit longer, but that doesn't really matter. So basically I've done purple down that side, I'm going to do pink over this side. And then I'm going to put just a random strip in the middle. I think that will work quite nicely. I mean, you could use these washi strips as a whole picture. It would mean fiddling around lining them up, but you could just use them as a block if you wanted to, just to fill in. So what's been happening? Right, well, as you guys know, I was having a really bad time with my eldest recently. He's just been having a really bad time. Unfortunately, my eldest is one of those children that just really like his own space. I'm going to use the blue because I like the colour. And he's just been having a really bad time. Unfortunately, there was recently a death, and he hasn't coped with it very well, and the school really haven't helped. Basically, we shouldn't have told him about the death of this person he's incredibly close to, that he calls Auntie Sharon. It's my mum's best mate, and he's known her all his life and is really close to her, and she's always bothered at Christmas and birthdays, etc. But no, we were in the wrong. Me and my mum were in the wrong because we informed him of the death. It's like, okay, so if his you know, God forbid, you know, a close family member, i.e. me or his dad, killed in a car accident or something horrific like that, we're not supposed to tell him. So yeah, absolutely ridiculous, and shocking that they would turn around to an 8-year-old and say, well, Mummy and Nanny shouldn't have told you. Well, you can't. I think he would have noticed this person was missing out of his life. You know, you've got to explain it to children. You can't not. You know, we told both my children at the same time, and obviously both my children have handled it completely differently. Luca hasn't, I don't think, really registered, but then he's quite a bit younger than his brother. He's only 5. But obviously Reese did register, and it's like, I'm not going to tell him something like that. You know, it's a big, obviously it was going to have an effect on him. The trouble is, Reese is a very close child. He keeps himself to himself. He's not the sort of child that is open and expressive with his emotions, and unfortunately when things bubble up he does become quite aggressive and violent and has outbreaks. So it just got so bad the last couple of weeks. I mean, he busted my ankle, he busted my wrist, but we are, you know, he's had a time out now with Nanny and he seems to be back on track, which is really good. That one I'm saving for obviously my theme sticker because that's the one that's written on, so we'll come back to that. And then just remembering, I think it's the Todays I do now. Yep. So now we bring in this sheet of headers and we're going to do the Todays. So as you can see, I've kept this completely random. I'm not colour blocking in any way. I don't want to, because I think the whole purpose of this kit is that it is so bright and cheerful and colourful, and I just think it's nice just to mix up all the colours and just keep it that nice bright vibrancy that we've got running through the theme of the kit. And I have to admit, I use headers all the time, but they are a bugbear of mine because it takes so long to line up and get straight that it's just a bit of a nightmare. But you would think that I would have got faster with laying these over time, but I haven't. I really haven't. So apart from obviously next week is the run up to them breaking up. They actually break up on the 5th, which is the Friday My Little Monkeys do anyway. At this point I just used the half boxes. Again, no, I'm just taking them as they come, keeping the kit really nice and random with the colours. With no order to them whatsoever, because I'm just loving the idea of not matching patterns or colour blocking or anything like that. I just love the fact that this kit is just vibrant. Sorry, I keep repeating myself, don't I? Oh dear. Apologies. So yeah, I think having time out, spending some time with Nanny, because Nanny could relate to what he was going through emotionally, just because obviously it was my mum's best friend that we've lost, and it was just the best person to sort of relate is the person that it involves, if that makes sense. So he spent, yesterday was insert day at his school, so we've just given him a bit of space, time to himself, no having to worry about his little brother or stressing or anything like that, and it seems to have done him some good. So that was kind of the goal, and from the feedback I got from Mum this morning, it seems to have really worked. I'm just flicking back just to see what I normally do now. So no, I don't do that anymore, do I? So we're going to bring in some washi at this point. So I picked up quite a lot of washi choices for this. I went for that because it was floral and really mixed colour. But to be honest, there is some floral aspects to the kit, but I think they're sort of more of a pastel-y shade. Probably won't be using that one. I picked up this one, which is absolutely gorgeous, and I think it is probably going to be used because it's nice and shiny, it's foiled, completely foiled, and it's just got all the colours in it. I just think it's really bright and vibrant and lovely. And I've got these two skinny washies. I have got a yellow one of these as well, but I rarely use more than one skinny washi. So, and if I do, it's usually just in two places, so I thought two would be more than enough. And then I've got this one, which is a wide washi. I think this is a 20mm. Obviously because that's a 15mm. So, again, just because it's so full of colours and vibrant, and kind of like all the colours in it are kind of in the kit. I don't know if I'll use the wide one, because obviously I've got this gorgeous washi to run along the bottom. And if I remember correctly, sorry, you will get used to me keep flicking backwards and forwards. I'm a bit out of practice, to be honest. Yeah. So I actually want my quarter boxes to come quite a way down, actually. So I don't know what I'm going to... I think I'm going to have to go for this one because I absolutely love it, and I just think it's fabulous. As you can hear, it's quite a tacky washi. Just making sure I get it all nicely lined up. I always struggle getting washi straight, and yet other days it will go down perfect first time, no creases, no gaps. Here we go, just like that. So, like so. Yeah, no, I'm really liking that, actually. Right, what I want to do on this side is line up the edge, so I'm not trying to break it off. Next to the coil, if I can help it. Just like so. Okay, if you guys are wondering what I use as a washi cutter, those that are new to my channel, it's just this. It's just a Cricut scraper that I use for scraping the boards on my cutting mats, even for my Cricut machine. there's that. I think I am going to need a skinny washi in there. I probably could have got away with the wide washi. So I think I'm going to use the pink and then have the green go down. See, again, I'm wondering if that's going to be wide enough. Well, I'm going to run with it. I'm going to run with it and see what happens, because I do actually want everything to push down just a little bit, like so. What to do next, what to do next, what to do next. Because the problem I've got is that is just going to cover up those lines. It's not going to... Let's... See, now I'm wondering if maybe I should put the green in there as well, or should I go and get the yellow? Decisions. I could use the skinny washi that I was going to put up there, because I don't really want that covered up by the date dots. I think the date dots will speak for themselves. So I'm going to bring in this skinny washi. Came with the kit. Because literally I just want to push it down the width of the headers. The whole box down the width of the headers. Just like so. And I don't really want the skinny washi. Ordinarily I'd put the skinny washi up here because the date dots would be stuck to the days, but that obviously isn't going to be the case because I've decided to go for big date dots. Bright, colourful date dots. Just like so. There we go. Right, now we put the to-do headers in. And then everything should be where I want it for that bottom washi. She says. It might not work that way. It might not. Well, I didn't have that very well held in the tweezers, did I? I've just noticed about that skinny washi is each row of bunny bunting is actually the width of the box. That is quite cute. Sorry, it was a really random thing to notice. I'm just having a really random day, I think. So yeah, I'm really glad that, you know, he's doing alright. He's had a really good weekend, having time out, just some space. You know, he is a child that does need his own space, and unfortunately where we're in a 2-bed, he has to share with his brother, and it's just not a very good cocktail. It's not a very good mix at all, unfortunately. So, again, see, do I change this up now? Because obviously the order of this is going to end up matching this. And I think I might just change it up completely. I'm going to start at the opposite end. Let's be daring. Let's just be daring. and just mix it up and keep mixing it up. Just loving the fact that this kit is just so colourful. Might just be me, but using cheerful kits seem to cheer me up as well. I mean, that could just be me, but so when the spring kits start coming in, it just cheers you up, seeing all the florals and the colours, and yeah, I just like using bright coloured kits. What can I say? And then we've got one more checklist left that I may or may not use in the sidebar. Making sure my stickers stay stuck. Like so. Now we're just going to bring in this bottom washi, and if I've calculated this correctly, this should now fit and fill the gap perfectly at the bottom edge. Look at that. Spot on. Love it when a plan comes together. Especially in my planners. There we go. How pretty, I'm sorry, but how pretty does this look? So right now we're going to bring in the green washi. This is where I do the funny, oh, look at the mess. I really need to tidy up my desk. That might be my job to do in a moment. So those of you that have been watching me for a while will know that I always do this down. This and my Happy Planner Classic sidebar, just purely because it gives me a nice neat edge to work with when I'm lining up my sidebar. Oh, excuse me. And it also, oops, tweezers in the way. Just pushes the sidebar out a little bit. So right, back to the full box sheet, and obviously we want to pick up our theme sticker. Just like so. If you look now, I've actually got a smaller edge here. Then let's see if I can find a kit where I haven't put the silver. There you go. This is a previous kit, but I didn't have the washi in, and you see the gap's a bit bigger. It just really shrinks that gap right down. Obviously, slightly skinnier washi makes a slightly bigger gap as well, but that's just part of the course. Now we go back to. You probably shouted at me at this point. What did I do with? Oh, it's there in my hand. Silly moo. So now I want a next week header, because I always do a next week list at this point. Just line that up nicely like so. And I can't remember, yep. So we've got a Monday through Sunday box, and I'm going to use the lovely bright purple one. Which, funnily enough, if I'd used the normal checklist, would have been bright purple anyway. So basically, what this tells me in here, obviously I use the Monday through Sunday because obviously I plan on Pacific days, or at least I try to. There we go, just nicely like so. So basically, if I'm, like Tuesday would be my Erin Condren, as it always is, like it is today filming this one. So in there we'll say Erin Condren, and then here I can write next to Tuesday the name of the kit, the name of the shop of the kit that I intend to use. So obviously if I'm due to PR, say on the Thursday, and I happen to, you know, whatever shop I happen to be doing a PR spread for, then I'll put their shop name in the sidebar, just to remind me of my intentions vis-a-vis that. So because I've got green there, I'm going to use the purple weekend banner. And as I don't tend to plan on a weekend. I might do the odd Instagram post of new releases or something, but I don't generally do any PR work or filming or anything on the weekends. I always stick the weekend banner wherever. So then I just need to decide what else I'm going to do in my sidebar. So I normally have a half box down the bottom. This is the other advantage of the tape, putting that washi strip down, is I know that this is in line with that, even though there's that big gap. And then I'm going to pop a quarter box. I'm wondering what colour to use on the quarter box. I think I'll use pink. And I'm just basically using it as a header in there. So basically I'll write the title of what I put in that box, which is just my sub count. And then I just need to fill the gap, which I'm thinking I'm possibly going to use some of this gorgeous deco for. Oh, that is a massive gap. I don't know how. See, some of them, as you can see, I've used 2 full boxes, but obviously I don't have 2 full boxes left over. So before I've used just washi strips and the deco. I might actually bring in this wide washi, just do a little bit of it. She says, she can't go to the end. I just think that would break it up quite nicely. There we go, like that. This washi tape is not really washi tape, I suppose. It's paper tape, and it's from Paper Chase, but it's really nice stuff. It always sticks quite well. And then I'm just going to fill that void up, like I said, with the washi. And look, it's right in front of me. What is wrong with me today? So we're just going to fill the space. In the hope. I think that works for me. I like that. So we'll put all the leftover bits of the kit to one side, and we'll just come in quickly with these date dots. And I worked out a while ago that these actually fit perfectly between the top of the day covers and the top of the page. Sometimes I put washi behind them, sometimes I don't, and in this case I'm not going to. You can see there, the blue with the blue, it's slightly off the colour, but not much, and still works for me. Still nice, bright, vibrant date dots. That works really well for me. And an added bonus, they're all from the same shop. So it means the paper quality will all be the same, although majoritively most shops have got similar paper quality. Again, just put those out to one side. And now all I'm left with is popping in my functionals. So what we're going to start with is, right, we'll start with little YouTube floss, and then she just goes down here next to this lot, because that's where I keep my subscriber count for YouTube. Then these are they're from Mix Match Planner. These are from Plan 2 Stitch Planning, and I just use these to represent my Erin Condren. These are also from Plan to Stitch Planner, and the reason I picked these is because they look exactly like my mini Happy Planner. So that just gets popped in on a Friday. And then we've got the wonderful Chibi Girl from FabPlannerPrint, who I use to represent my Happy Planner. Always have, always will. This is my character sticker for in this planner, and it's just a little coffee mini, and then she always goes up there on a Monday. I've brought these in because it's the end of term on the Friday, and it's just a reminder to myself that that is on that day. I'm wondering where to put it. I don't want to. I'm going to pop it across the bottom of my today box like so. And then these are from Once More with Love. As you can see, I haven't got many left. In fact, oops, I've got a little bit of excess washi stuck to my finger. I'm nearly out of these. So we put a recording, filming, an edit, and an upload on Tuesday. We do the same on Thursday. I think these are so cute. Once More from Love, as I will warn you, she was originally on Etsy. She's now got a website, so you would just have to search Once More with Love and it will come up with her website. She is based in Canada, which obviously does ship to the UK. And I just love her little munchkin character. It's so cute. So cute. Like so. So I've literally got one day for next week on them. But that's okay, because I have some gorgeous, gorgeous minis that I will share with you. And then obviously I obviously do my Instagram pics for each planner. And then last but no means least, this is Unicorn Planning Mini, and I use her to represent my PR dates, which on this week is on Friday, so I'll just pop her in there, and I'll put a note there next to her who I'm PRing for. So down here I'll just put subs, Erin, Condren, Classic, HP, and Mini, HP. I know what the stickers represent. I've told you guys what the stickers represent, yet I still write it in. I used to write it in down here as well, what I was going to film, and the fact that I was doing pics, but it's kind of self-explanatory. And then just under here, I'm just going to pop the initials in of the shop that I'm PR for on that date. And there we are, guys. Clips I've picked for this kit are this gorgeous, I doubt the camera's going to do it justice, but it's really, really shiny and iridescent. I just loved the colour, just went so well with the kit. And then obviously my today clip just pops in there as well. And that, guys, is it. I hope you liked this plan with me. Hopefully I haven't made it too long for you guys to watch. Like I said, keep your eyes peeled. Please go and check out FabPlannerPrint Facebook page and Instagram page, and obviously alternatively go and check out my Instagram because the information will be on there as well. And with that, I bid you good day, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, my lovelies.